Hello, welcome to season 12 of my Torquay United Football Manager. After winning the FA Cup and sneaking into the Champions League for the second season in a row, it's time to kick on and see how far we can take it this season. Still pretty much the same squad. Did quite a lot of business in sort of January to improve the team. This is a team going into will be our first Community Shield, which is obviously the most prestigious of all of them, to try and win that against Man City. But yeah, let's show what I've done in the transfer window. Nothing. So I haven't signed anyone. And you might be thinking, what's he doing? It's because I basically did a lot of business in January. I have no transfer budget. All that did happen was I sold a number two keeper for 2.9 million. I sold a backup centre back for 23 million. And that was about it. I've kept the same squad because I'm all about, I've got good cohesion now. And also I've got a very good squad. And I just couldn't find anything that really was worth sort of improving. Nothing really improved my squad. And I kind of almost had the summer window back in January. So yeah, this is a squad going forward. Same sort of players. I've got Ben Rosie out injured. I show the best players at the moment. So number 10, signed him last season, world class. Japanese midfielder from Man United a few seasons back. Played 38 games and then 30. My man, Jack Day, club legend. He now has come up as a late developer, which I really like. It's basically added like the sort of Jimmy Vardy players, even though he kind of was at this level anyway. Yeah, so released by Chelsea. I signed him. He had like about 2.5 star, 3-star current at the time in League One and 5-star potential. I didn't think he would go this far, of course. Why it's good to stick with these sort of players. Amazing in League One. I've got a squad that can consistently play midweek and at the weekend now in the Champions League and not really be weakened if I have to switch around. That's what I like to feel anyway. A repeat of last year's FA Cup semi-final saw us win the FA Community Shield. A gift from Man City made it 1-0. Jean Bellard, my star striker, made it 1-0 before the 25th minute. Oliveri, deflected goal, 2-0. Both calm, lucky goals, but we're putting the ball in the right places. Man City did get one back around the hour mark. Rob Leach, remember him? On loan many years ago. They made it 2-1. But then a nice 5th minute, put people up for a corner. Lovely move, another deflection. What we want. I don't care. It's a trophy. It's great to have experience in the finals for me as manager, for them as players. And I'm all about winning mentality. We then started with a game at home to Man United. Within 17 seconds, a ball over the top from kickoff, 1-0, 25 seconds in the official goal time. Kovacic made a dream start to the Premier League this season. However, this game was mad. Holm made it 1-1 in the 13th minute for Man United. And then the 18th minute, we came forward. Lovely move. I love the reverse pass. Absolute chaos. Jean Bellard whacked it in. 2-1 up in the 90th minute. Into the second half, around the hour mark, things got even better. We're right back filling in for Ben Rosier, put a cross in. Jack Day on his weak foot. He is incredible. He is one of the best new gens I've ever had. My favourite in FM ever. Now, Ian Ferguson found Hull, made it 3-2 the 73rd minute. It's all in the first game of the season, and then it went mental. 75th minute, 2 minutes later, Man United, Manu, Holm has a hat-trick, 75 minutes, and it got even worse. 3 minutes later, when they got their third goal in the space of about 6 minutes, Holm, just no awful defending, 4-3. But who come to rescue the day in the 86th minute, on the first day of the Premier League season, 86th minute, Jack Day, what a guy. 4-all, crucial point at the start. Look at that XG, incredible game. Jack Day starting where he left off. We then went to Tottenham and won 4-1, which is incredible. At Brentford 5-0. We're top of the league. Free scoring. Won the Community Shield. Playing Norwich, who have come up. We beat an FA Cup final last season. Is this the year where we don't just go for top form, be more solid? Is this the year we start pushing towards the Premier League? We'll see. We beat Norwich 3-1. Then we beat Portsmouth 3-1 in the third round of the League Cup. Beat Southampton 3-0 in the Premier League, stays top of the league. First game of Champions League, we lost 1-0 to West Ham. Fair play West Ham for getting there. Really disappointing. And then we lost 2-0 at Anfield back in the league. But 3-0 win at Dynamo. First win in the Champions League, sort of get our campaign started. And then a 3-0 win at home to Brighton in the Premier League for 1-1 draw at Jamie Vardy Park at Leicester. That's what it should be called. And after 8 games in, we were top of the league, above Man United on goal difference. Man United look a real threat this season. I think Man City won last year. But yeah, going into the next Champions League. What a start. Even if we do fall off, it just shows the potential of where my squad's going. And a lot of them are getting towards a few are 25, 26 now. A few are still quite young. So just this squad is what I have the belief in now for the next few years. And let's see what they can win. Probably won an FA Cup. Crucial 1-0 win against Inter. Followed by a disappointing 0-0 draw to Sunderland. And then we went out at home in the League Cup. I did bring the changes a bit to Newcastle. We then went to Man City away. In the 42nd minute, Pete, what a finish. Wow, keeper howler. Same thing. It looks a good finish, but left his foot. But then the second half, lovely routine. My centre back just put it into the rest there's great keeper for me at Luton for many years in my old save. But then the 65th minute, we made it 3-0 at Man City. This just shows Linden, what a player, that Belgian winger. I was going to say the next Hazard, but not to be Hazard, to be honest. But Linden, what a player he is. Well, player on both wings. He plays on the right or he plays on the left. Jack Day is not quite fit. He's got one other team. They can play up front as well, of course. It's just ridiculous. What a team. Gone down to second place now because of a couple of draws, but look, we've already got a 6-point gap over Wolves. Man United look like they're going to be really strong this season, which is fair enough. But you've just got to keep consistent, and I hope maybe this season, Man United, Man City, whoever it is, like in Luton, will just have an off season where you can sneak in and win the league about 86, 90 points. But we're getting way ahead of ourselves. Man United might still go this one, but I'm playing John Terry's Basque and Bilbao next in Champions League. 2 wins from 3 there. West Ham, what they're doing on a save now. Beat us in the Champions League, of course, up to 4th. And yeah, Chelsea 11th, Arsenal 14th. Leeds, they're doing quite well actually a few seasons ago. Surprised to see them down there. But yeah, Suku's won it. So since the save's been alive, Man City, Arsenal. Man United did win it in 28-29. Man City, so Man United's been good. So it's been these 3 teams. Third place Brighton, Chelsea have come 3rd and 2nd. That's close. Got Tottenham came 2nd. Yeah, interesting. When we put a stop to that, it's going to be very, very tough, especially when we literally don't get a transfer budget. Very impressive 4-1 win at Bilbao, followed against John Terry's Bilbao in Champions League, really putting us higher up in the rankings now. 2-0 defeat to Arsenal, though, put quite a bit of a dent if we are going to be title contenders this season. But still, going forward, 1-1 draw at Leeds, and a 2-0 win at Panathinaikos. Was followed up by a 3-2 win at home to West Ham, a team who are basically our rivals at the moment domestically, and then a 1-1 draw at Wolves, men. So let's look at Champions League group first. We're in the top 8, despite that first defeat to West Ham, who are now down to 20th in this. So if we can get top 8 and go right to the last 16, that would be an incredible achievement again. In terms of the league, second place, 6 points behind Man United now. Let's be honest, it looks like they're going to have a season where they're going to go away with it. But if we can get top 4, I know it's top 5, we get into Champions League, but still, 2nd, 3rd, 4th place would be incredible. Look at Wolves, fair play. West Ham falling off a bit now. Tottenham down to 19th place. We did beat them like 4-1 near the start of the season, or second game of the season, to be fair. 5th of December 2034, Torquay United are in their 2nd season in Champions League in a row. They've won the FA Cup and now they're 2nd place in the Premier League, all with a positive net spend. 5-1 win against Valencia. Jack Day brace, that's what he does. 7-0 win against Valencia. Jack Day scored, Jan Bellard scored, Williams, all that. Wow. 0-0 draw at Stamford Bridge, great result really. 6-0 win against Burnley. I love it when your teams get so good, even playing like a 4-2-3-1, there's one up front, whatever. They just come through scoring like this. 1-1 draw at Bournemouth. And then just a disastrous 4-1 defeat at Newcastle. That's how it goes. We move forward. That's ended the calendar year. Disappointed to end the year, of course, but it's so competitive up there. But yeah, still going great. 2 games to go in the Champions League. We are 2nd place, which is incredible. 4 points above. I think we've got to play Barcelona as one of the games. If we get to the last 16, it's so nice just to finish in the top 8. Rennes, who knocked us out last year, look at what they're doing. Top of La Liga as well. They must have a great team. Battering PSG, look at that. They haven't won the league yet, but yeah. So we didn't lose to a bad team last year, put it that way. It's nice to see my striker I signed for 50 odd million, took a gamble on him. Scored 17 and 19 in the Premier League so far this season. See, I told you, it's never the tactics as it's the players. He scored 18 in the Premier League last year as well. Really good second half of the season. He's got better players around him. See, he's 5 stars. I know it's form-based, but look how incredible he is. How they're developing. And my best players this season, Japanese midfielder, Croatian number 10, Ballard, right winger from Argentina. This guy hasn't played loads, but he's a good player coming through. Jack Day. He's Jack Day. He's finally broke through and he's in the England squad. 5 caps. Down to 4th place now halfway through the season. 9 points for Man United. It looks like we've declined, but we're still having a great season. We drew 0-0 home to Tottenham. in the league. 3-0 win at Cambridge in the third round FA Cup. We started their FA Cup defence. Disappointing 3-1 defeat at Man United, but they are just very, very good and they're romping the league. Very impressive 5-2 win at Brentford. 2-1 crucial win against Norwich. Back-to-back wins, really important at this stage of the season. We then went to Barcelona, knowing a win would secure our place in the last 16. A draw would pretty much secure our place into the last 16. Nou Camp, what's going on? In the 57th minute, Jack Day broke through and he made it 1-0 at Barcelona, but they broke our hearts in the 96th minute, unfortunately. It's a really frustrating one. Right back down injured. Pedri gets forward. Last kick of the game, hit the post, equalise. Gutting, but a point basically saw us through to the last 16. 1-1 draw to Brighton in the FA Cup. We then played Atletico Madrid, knowing a point would definitely secure us into the last 16. We went 1-0 down from a set piece 25th minute. If we lose, it's out of our hands, but results still look pretty good to go away. 65th minute, no, Linden came forward. Scores a little bit tired by here, but just no pressing, 1-1. Which was just crucial. Atletico Madrid did find a late goal though in the 81st minute. But at the end of the day, I've had a lot of games now. My players are doing well. You're going to lose a bit of form. It's a Christmas period, isn't it? It's 2-1. But then in the 90-odd minute, 95th minute, ball into the box, headed down, scrappy. They can't get rid of it. Jack Day on his weak right foot. He's done it again. 2-2. And we're into the Champions League last 16. In terms of the league, still fourth place. I still want to get top four, if I'm honest. Tottenham out of relegation, but Liverpool down to 16th, man. Leicester, after a good start to the season, they've suddenly dropped. Sunderland and Burnley down there not doing well at all. But yeah, wow. Liverpool next to a 16. Robert Lewandowski's Liverpool. We battered Liverpool 4-1 before getting battered by Brighton in the FA Cup fourth round replay. Really disappointing. But we got a revenge, a crucial 2-1 win against Brighton in the league. Linden getting a brace. Incredible 6-1 win. Nice to see scoring again. Win at Southampton. Brilliant 4-1 winning home to Leicester. Disappointing 1-1 draw at Sunderland. But then we beat Man City 4-2 in the league, which meant we're up to third place, 29 games in, as we went into our last 16 tie against Valencia, who we beat 7-0 in the group phase. But yeah, we've actually closed the gap a bit on Man United. They've had a bit of a wobble. They've got a game in hand, but I'm more looking here. We're 7 points above fifth place after a nice run. Disappointing to be very feeble in the FA Cup and the League Cup this season. But we've won the Community Shield now. But if we're into the last 16 of the Champions League, that's incredible. We went to Valencia in a historic night in a 45th minute. Jack Day. I am getting a shirt with Jack Day on it. I am getting a Torquay shirt or something with Jack Day on it. What a guy. Bella found the ball through. Jack Day, 2-0. Incredible. We won 2-0 in the first leg. Do you know what? I'm going to do this thing. You can make your own t-shirt because that saves money for an actual one. I'm going to get a t-shirt of like when I do these saves, the best player. It's got to be Adam Morton from the Luton one, and it's going to be Jack Day from this one. I'm telling you now, I'm sticking by that. Even better, we won 3-0 at the Emirates before drawing 1-1 at home to Valencia. Did get a 90-minute goal, which meant we're into the Champions League quarter-final. 8 games to go. 5 points off Man United still. 10 points into the top 4. Wolves do have 2 games to land on us. We're doing very, very well. 2-0 went home to Leeds. Jack Day scored but got sent off. Disappointing. We got battered at West Ham out of nowhere though before we played Bayern Munich in the Champions League. Sadly, it was one game too many. Starting pretty much disaster. Within 2 minutes, it's got pick playing out the back play. Woke ball, am I right? Went 1-0 down. Obviously, I do like pass the back. Quick passing play gets them out of position. But also like a long ball just as much to get things. So I like to mix it up. But Bayern Munich handed our we'll go with it. I don't know what I was going to say. Handed our base to us. Is that the saying? Ass to us? I don't know what the saying is. But Jack Day got sent off again and we lost 3-0. So that is the end of a Champions League dream, but what an incredible season. Maybe I was a little bit tactical naive. I'm not too sure. Maybe I need to go to a 4-3-3 even at home. But we did really well. We just got battered twice out of nowhere. 0-0 draw into Wolves, if I'm honest. It's this one, it hasn't been scoring 3 goals. It's just nice to maybe get a clean sheet. We then won 2-0 in a reverse leg. And we're so close to going through. That's why we never give up. But just those stupid goals conceded in the first leg. But we are Champions League quarter-finalists. Not bad, is it? 4-0 win against Villa meant that we are basically all but there. We're going to finish 3rd or 4th this season, which is incredible. Newcastle now an incredible battle with Man United. Man United totally falling apart. It's been an incredible season to push forward. Again, I keep saying no money, still a club in debt because it just doesn't have the income to match. And there's no investment ever, really, it feels like. 4 games to go. It's just try and win them all and see where it takes us. We're out of all the cups now. At this point, not to win a trophy, but if we're in a Champions League again, that's brilliant. We 1-1 at home to Chelsea. Did sign him in January. Did sign another striker from Copenhagen, but he's on my sort of backup striker as an option. He's going to grow into one other player from Copenhagen. They have some incredible talent for the academy, every FM, but especially this save, and I've signed one of them. But yeah, he's going to be one other player just in case Bellard gets injured or whatever like that. So nice. It's nice to have someone who's very talented, but also you say you're going to be scored into a star player. So you're not going to get angry if you're not playing them all the time straight away. 2-2 draw at Burnley, even though our late goal ended our title hopes. With 2 games to go between Newcastle and Man United. Man United have completely fallen off. Newcastle are about to win their first Premier League, are they? Looks like. So yeah, Leicester in a relegation battle with Leeds at the bottom. Burnley gone. Sunderland close to be going. Liverpool 14th. Yeah, poor season for them. Arsenal down to 9th. Man City 4th after winning the league last season, quite a few times last few years. Got Bournemouth and Newcastle. I'll play Newcastle on the last game of the season. I've got Pochettino's Bournemouth now. We beat Bournemouth 1-0 last week off my centre back. We have lost a bit of form near the end of season, but they've been incredible all year. Before we played Newcastle and drew 0-0 with them, which meant won the league because Man United also drew their last game. Well done to Newcastle for winning their first Premier League. Change it up a bit. I'm not jealous at all. We ended up 4th place, quite a bit off the title. Lost a few silly results in the end, drew too many games, you could say. We did 13 of them to be precise. But in another incredible season, reached the quarter-final, won the Community Shield, highest Premier League finish of 4th place, beat Wolves in the end. Man City finished above that, disappointing. Well, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next season.